Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why you should start running a scope on factory. Do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like on this one here today, and of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more PvE content. We got one super thanks shout out we have to do, then we'll hop right in. So this super thanks is from Bulletman634, also known as Smitty. Smitty, once again, thank you so much for the continued support here on the channel. He said, keep the content coming, bro. It is going to keep coming. We are producing 3 a day for the indefinite future. I will say it is getting to be slightly tougher to think of new content to do that I know you guys want to watch. I know there's a lot of you who love seeing the viewer kits, like seeing the skill guides, like seeing the shooter-born spots, like seeing the PMC spawns, but I'm trying to think of like new, innovative content that I haven't done before and that you guys would want to see. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Let's hop into this one here today. So you heard the intro correctly. Today is why you should use a scope on factory, and I highly recommend running scopes that have a 1x capability. The Razor is probably my favorite scope in the entire game. This is a 1 to 6x magnification scope. We also have a Tango scope here that we are going to use for an example as well. We're going to be heading into an offline raid just to show you this as an example, so not bringing any mags or anything like that, but we got 2 different scopes here just to show you that it does work with all scopes, and it's something that really I don't know why it happens, but it just does. It works great, and is something you should definitely implement, especially in a factory. Now, this little lighting issue or lighting bug, it actually works on other maps, but it's not nearly as noticeable as it is on factory. Let's head in. All right, so we are here on factory, and I want you to take note of the background fog. Take a look at the door right in front of me. Take a look at the door above. Take a look at the hole in the wall, and take a look at where the metal sky bridge would be right to the right of the platform. Now I'm going to scope in and show you the difference. Here is the door. Here is the door above. Here is the hole in the wall, and here is where the metal sky bridge is. So you might not notice it right away, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay ADS, and we're going to look at the doors in our peripheral vision here. Hopefully you can notice it now. There is a much sharper and cleaner sight picture when using scopes, and this is across every single scope and across every single map, but it seems to be extremely noticeable on factory specifically. And it's one thing that I've really started to implement into my factory raids is not coming in with the red dot, not coming in with the Neotech, not coming in with, just a, point fire build or anything like that. I am strictly using 1x magnifications when playing on factory because not only, like the Razor, for example, is the sight picture extremely clean, it is crystal clear vision. It allows super precise aiming and would give you the option to magnify if needed at certain parts on the factory. It takes away that like ambient noise, the fog. It's not really fog, but like it kind of is. I mean, it's super noticeable, especially on the walls. Like the walls just look bright, if you even want to call it that. If it's not fog, they just look brighter, and this turns that down, almost turns the contrast up. And I think, personally, this looks way better. So I'll show it to you on some other parts of the map here. Just to kind of, like, show you the difference. Look at the gate. Now look at the gate. I mean, it's a night and day difference. And I hope it's showing on the recording. Maybe I can zoom in on the reticle as well for you guys, just to show you the difference. But this is night and day. I mean, look at the light on the wall. And now look at it. It's like crystal clear now. It's almost like it's just... I mean, to lack of a better word, lack of a better phrase, it's completely different. It's a completely different experience. Now, when using red dots, it does not look like this. It does not change the contrast. It is only with scopes. I didn't bring a red dot in, so I can't prove it to you, but you just gotta take my word for it. If I'm making a video specifically about bringing scopes into factory, then that should be enough proof in itself that I'm just making the video to let you know that this is going on. And this is across, like I said, the entire game that this will work when it comes to just using scopes in general. It's almost like the contrast is different when ADSing through a scope. I mean, just look at the back wall in the windows. It looks like shit right here. Scope in, it looks night and day. Completely different. So when you are getting into gunfights around the factory and you're taking, maybe there's a guy at the right side of the med tent, you're taking this engagement right here, like this sight picture, you got crystal clear vision, you're going to be able to get that kill way easier than if you had a red dot right here. You just have better visibility in general across the board, and that is going to lead to more kills and less deaths significantly over the course of time. That's really all I had to show you. We don't have to stretch the video out anymore. This is what the video is about, and I hope you guys start to incorporate this. Now, if this is on the rare chance, this is just like my PC, maybe it has something to do with my settings or my post FX, you can let me know that down in the comments. But I'm on pretty much what you're supposed to be on for the max performance. So if you guys watch any, Tarkov FPS guides on YouTube, I'm pretty much on those same settings. So I would assume probably 25 to 50% of you are also probably on performance settings. And if you're on the same settings as me, and this is a settings related thing, then it should still work for you. So I know I'm still going to help some people out with this just in case it is like a me issue and not a game issue. But I think this is intended, and I don't know if it's supposed to be some sort of realism with scopes. I sincerely doubt it, but maybe I'm wrong. I just wanted to let you know that this is a thing and that you should start to incorporate it into your factory. Get comfortable with the 1X, running around and tapping some heads. Do me a favor, make sure you drop it a like on this one. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sponsor, include the description below. It's going to be it for me. Thanks for stopping by. I'm out.